He was sent to map an old trade route through the mountains, where a village once stood but disappeared without a trace. Locals warned him not to go. They said the land was cursed. But he didn't believe in old ghost tales. He found no clear path, just twisted trees and overgrown trails that didn't appear on any map. After hours of hiking, he saw rooftops between the trees and old village, perfectly still and untouched by time. The houses looked abandoned, yet there was no rot. Doors stood open. Tables were still set with dusty plates. He called out, but no one answered. His voice echoed strangely, like the trees swallowed the sound. He stepped into a house. The fireplace was cold, but ashes looked fresh. A chair rocked slightly, though there was no wind. He found a child's toy in the corner. When he picked it up, he heard soft laughter behind him. He turned quickly. Nothing there. Only his own shadow on the far wall, stretching longer than it should. Outside, the sun dimmed. It was too early for sunset. The air grew heavy and smelled like burnt flowers. In the next house, a journal lay open. The last entry read, "We sealed the well. It's the only way." He searched for the well. It stood in the village center, chained and sealed with melted iron. A crow landed nearby and cawed once. Then silence. The village seemed to hold its breath. He took a photo, but the image showed nothing, only a blank field, no buildings, no well, no trees. Suddenly, the chains on the well rattled. The sound echoed through the empty village like a scream. He backed away, but the earth beneath him felt soft, like something moved beneath the soil. Shadows gathered at the edge of the village. They didn't move. Just watched. Waiting. He tried to leave, but the path he came through was gone, replaced by thick woods that hadn't been there before. He climbed onto a roof to look for landmarks, but saw only endless trees and fog. Then he heard it, chanting. Low voices repeating words he couldn't understand, coming from beneath the ground. He followed the sound back to the well. Now the seal was cracked, and cold air rose from it. A whisper called his name from the darkness below. His real name. No one here should know that. He looked into the well. At the bottom, eyes stared back. Too many eyes. And they blinked in unison. He dropped the camera and ran, but each house he passed looked different than before, older, rotting, shifting in shape. He hid in the chapel at the edge of the village. Candles lit themselves as he entered. A figure stood at the altar. Cloaked. Tall. Silent. Then it spoke, "You're not the first. You won't be the last." He begged to leave. The figure raised its hand. The walls of the chapel melted away into the woods. He ran through darkness. The trees whispered prayers. The ground pulsed beneath his feet like a heartbeat. Then, he was outside the forest. Back on the road. His compass spun wildly in his hand. He turned to look back, but the forest was gone. No trees. No path. Just dry hills. No one believed his story. The photos were blank. His map was empty. But the voices still called his name at night.